Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. I just realized I never introduced who I am on my first YouTube channel. My name is Vanity from my Instagram page Looks by Vanity. Today I created a smoky glittery halo look because prom is just around the corner, so I know everyone's gonna be looking for new prom looks. And I did this glittery look with a nude lip. I hope you like it, and if you do, keep on watching. I already primed my eyes with Urban Decay eyeshadow primer potion off camera, and I set it with my translucent powder and did my eyebrows off camera using precisely my brow pencil from Benefit. We're going to go ahead and start with the smoky glittery eye. I'm going to go in with MAC eyeshadow Saddle as a transition color. And I am using Morphe 433. So we're just going to go windshield wipers. I sometimes bring in the circular motions to help bring up, blending it higher to my brow bone. I'm going to get a clean blending brush. It's Morphe M441, just to blend out the transition color. Once that is nicely done, then we're going to move on, and I'm going to do the next eye off camera. Now I'm going to go in with Urban Decay Naked Smoky, and I'm going to go in with the color Password right here. It's almost like a grayish taupe color. I'm going to go in with ColourPop E9, and I'm going to start off in the outer corner, slightly bring it up. This is going to help when you do a halo or any kind of transitions with black. You want to start off with lighter colors and then slowly build it up. In my opinion, it's a lot easier to help blend out all the black. And since we are doing a halo, I'm not going to come all the way around. I'm going to use a lighter hand windshield wiper here in the middle so it's not so dark. You always want to start off with less and then build up the product. You don't want to start too heavy on the brush because it's going to go on too heavy, especially if the eyeshadow is very pigmented, and it will be harder to blend out. And then I want to go in with the inner eye and blend. When I do my halo, I try to get the center where my pupil is. So I bring it in almost where the circle of your eye starts. I don't know what it's called. And I'm going to pack on a little bit more, and then slowly you want to bring that up to connect. See, now that I have lightly connected it. With this eye, it's a whole lot of blending. It takes a bit more time, but trust me, after blending it all out, it's going to look really good. And if you always feel like you went too high with the color, you could go back in with your transition or with your blank blending brush and blend it out. So I'm going to go ahead and do the other eye off camera. Now I'm going to go in with a dark brown, and I'm going to use the Morphe 35R palette to go in with this color. I'm going to go in using Morphe E18, and we're just going to repeat what we did with Password. And don't worry if you have fallout. This is why I do my eyes before I even prime my face, because I will go back in with a makeup wipe and I will remove all the fallout. You just want to slightly blend it, connect it. Now that that is done, I'm going to go in with e.l.f. 202. It's these clear looking ones. And I'm going to go in with MAC Carbon. It's just a very dark matte black, and now we're going to build up our black color. Start in with the inner eye, and I like to do just pouncing motions to really pack on the black and make sure I'm not going too in on the lid. But if you do go too in, don't worry, because we are going to clean it up with concealer. I'm going to do somewhat of a halo cut crease. I'm going to use my mirror right here to really see what I'm doing. Remember, with black, there usually is a lot of fallout. We're going to clean it up with our makeup remover, white. Just bring it up and connect it. Now that we've gotten the shape down, we're going to pack on just a little bit more, make it a little darker. If you have any makeup looks you want me to do, go ahead and leave them down in the comments. Okay. I'm going to go back in with Saddle, slightly dip it in, and I'm going to just go over the edge of the top. It's also going to help blend up all the colors up. I know it looks like, since I did the black, it looks like there's no point in doing the other colors, but trust me, there is a point. Now I'm going to go back in with the Morphe 441, the blank blending brush, and really blend it out. And once that is all blended out, we can go ahead and clean up our fallout. So we just get your makeup wipe and clean up your fallout. So now we're going to cut the center. I'm going to use the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer in shade 10. What I'm going to do is look straight. I'm going to just dab it a little bit. And what I want to do is look straight up. That's where it's going to let you know where the crease is. Right there. So now I'm just going to get a little bit on MAC 239. Kind of want to lather it up. And it's going to help. Now that we have where the crease is, this will easily help. And now that that is there, I'm just going to go ahead and bring it down, bring it up. When you get down here, just kind of feather, pounce it out so it blends. Make sure that looks good, nice and blended. And the reason why we're going to look up, it's going to help because whatever glitter or shadow you put in the middle, you don't want it to transition up past the cut crease. So this for sure is going to let you know where it's at and where it ends. I'm going to go back in with Naked Smokey and use the color 13 to set the eye so it's not too sticky. And I'm going to go in with Morphe 213. I'm also going to use this color 13 to highlight my brow. So right now with the 13, I'm just setting it. I'm just going over where we put the concealer just to set it. So it's going to help with everything else and it's not going to be so tacky. I'm also going to set the brow now that we're all blended up. So then I'm just going to go in with my finger, make sure it's all blended out. And I'm going to go back in with Password and just, you want to start off with the lighter colors to blend in. You don't want to go in too dark. It's going to help make it look more blended and get rid of this harsh line. I'm going to go in with Armor. This is nice, I would say dark silver, gunmetal silver. And we're going to put that on the edges. Let me go ahead and use a Morphe E36. I'm just going to go right over where we had Password and bring it up. That's going to help transition the glitter from where it's going to be glitter to matte. Now that I'm thinking, I'm going to go ahead and go over the whole lid with it because it will help with the glitter if there is any see-through. This will block out. I'm going to stop here because I'm going to go in and use the Stila liquid eyeshadows, glitter liquid eyeshadows, and I'm going to use that brush applicator to really help define that cut crease. Now we're going to go in with the Stila Magnificent Metals Glitter and Glow Liquid Eyeshadow. And I'm going in with Diamond Dust. It's this nice real silver. It has a little bit of specks of iridescent. It's going to really pop with this smoky eye. We're just going to put this where we had Armor. And I'm going to pounce it. Remember, if you go in with heavy glitter on top of more glitter, it seems to just take it off. So you just want to pounce it lightly. And now that we're here, I'm going to, and don't worry, I know it looks messy right now, we're going to blend it out still, and I'm going to show you how to really sharpen the top part of the glitter. You want to go ahead and let that dry as much as you can. So we're going to go in with Armor and pounce it on top of the glitter to help transition it to fade it out. Now I'm going to go in with Password and lightly bring it up. And I'm going to go in one more time with Carbon. I'm going to skip that brown color. We're just going to stay on the outside with the black. just to build it up so it really gives that smoky look. I'm gonna go in more time with Password just to blend out this little line between Password and Carbon, and going to blend out the edges. Now we're going to sharpen up the edge. We're going to go in with Password. We're going to go in with any kind of small pointed brush you have. Just go lightly on the edge. It's going to help darken it up, and it's going to really show where your cut crease is. See how much that made a difference? Now that that is done, I want to go in with Urban Decay Heavy Metal Glitter Eyeliner. I'm going to go in with Pyro. I'm going to go ahead and go over the top. And also going to just dab a little bit in the center. You want to go ahead and clean up your fallout again, and we're going to tight line the waterline. I'm going to use that Von D ink liner in Trooper Black. We're just going to tight line the waterline. And let's go ahead and curl our lashes and add mascara, and then we're going to prime and start working on our face. I'm using Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara. I'm going to prime my face with Benefit Pore Professional Primer. I'm going with MAC Match Master in shade 4. And I like to use a blending brush. I use Morphe M439. And if you're paying someone to do your makeup, or you're going to go in a strapless shirt or a spaghetti strap shirt, and you want to ask them to bring it down to your neck and even on your chest if your dress is strapless or if it's low cut. Because if not, whenever you're taking your prom pictures and you have the flashback, you're going to be able to tell that it's different colors from your neck. Just let them know the occasion. Now I'm going to go in with the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer in shade 10 and 25. And I go in also with 25 just here in the center. I'm going to go in with my Morphe blending sponge. I conceal my under eye and I bring it lower. I could blend it out to my cheeks. What I like to do is I try not to even blink my eye because I don't want to start creating creases right. I go on my RCMA just to set my eye. And I go in with Morphe E8. Now that we have that, I like to go in with the pressed powder with the flat powder brush from e.l.f. Press over. And I go back in with the big fluffy E2 powder brush to blend it all in. Let's go in with Too Faced Dark Chocolate. It's the matte bronzer with Morphe M523. Let's go ahead and cut those cheekbones, your forehead, your temples, under your chin, carve out your jawline. Then go in with an e.l.f. eye crease brush. Go down the center of your nose. I'm going to go in and blend it out with the blending eye brush from e.l.f. Now that is nicely blended. Let's go ahead and blush using NARS Deep Throat. I'm going to go ahead with the Morphe MB35. Before we finish, I'm going to go ahead and apply my lashes. And I'm going to do those off camera. I went ahead and added my lashes off camera. I used the Ardell Demi Wispies. I'm going to go back in with Saddle. Everything we did on the top, going to just go ahead and transfer to the bottom. So let's go ahead and go in with Password. We're going to just do the outer and the inner. Then go in with that Morphe color, that really dark brown. I'm going to blend it up to the waterline. I'm going to bring this higher up to the waterline. Then go ahead and blend it out. Go in with the Stila eyeshadow and Diamond Dust again, and just lightly put it in the middle where the glitter is. Go back in with Password to just blend out the edges again. I want to go ahead and tight line my waterline. I'm going to go in with NYX Retractable Eyeliner in shade Black. Let's go ahead and bake our face. I'm going to go in down the center of my nose, Cupid's bow, and my chin. And I want to bring it higher up on the nose to really define it, and under the eye. I don't want to go too close because I don't want to wipe off what we just did. And what I do all that is with my Morphe blending sponge. And I'm going to go back in with my Morphe M45 just to really help cut my cheekbones, to really define them and clean up any mess Let that sit for a little while. Just get a big e.l.f. Professional Total Face Brush to help dust it off. I'm going to go in with Anastasia Amrezy highlighter. And I like to use my finger for the bridge of my nose and here on my Cupid's bow. Highlight here. We need to add mascara to your bottom lash line. Let's go ahead and set our face. We're gonna use All Nighter from Urban Decay setting spray. I like to go ahead and press in my highlighter with my damp beauty blender. Now let's do the lips. I'm going to go in with Sephora, their Rouge Gel Lip Liner, and Creme de la Creme. It's like a mauve pinky. So I'm gonna go in the nude lipstick. It's from the DesixKaty collection from Dose of Color collab, and More Creamer Please. I know this is sold out, but it's the perfect nude for my skin tone. You could use whatever color nude lipstick you love. I suggest a liquid lipstick, especially for prom. You don't want to have to worry about touching up your lips or anything. I'm actually going to go in also with No Shade from the collection. It's a lot lighter color, but I'm going to dab it here in the center. I will leave it like this. If you want your lips a little more moisturized or you want it more juicy looking, glowy, I will go in with the gloss, a clear gloss or a glittery clear gloss. I'm going in with their other collab. They came out with the gloss also. It's called Over the Top. It's clear with just flecks of glitter in it. And that's it. So this is the finished look. I hope you liked it. If you did, please give it a big thumbs up. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And I'll see you next time. Bye.